What are filters and how can we create a filters grid? First step is to unlock the background image of the filters grid by double clicking. Next you're going to use the magic wand and delete out the 9 interior boxes. Next step is to find our image. We're going to use Ronaldo. For this example, I'm going to put him right here and I'm going to drag the grid layer on top. I'm going to use the marquee tool to sort of carve away on these areas of the image that we don't want. Make sure you're on the right layer. Really important. There we go. So now we've got the image that we want. I'm going to duplicate the image by selecting the Move tool, holding Alt, and dragging like so. Pretty easy. And the next step is where the fun is. So this looks professional. I'm going to click on the grid layer. I'm going to click on the text tool and I'm going to add Ronaldo's name. We're not going to add a filter to the top left hand corner, but we're going to add it to the remainder of the images. How do we add filters? So what we need to do is click on the image that we want to add the filter to. So I'm clicking on this image and I see it's reflected in the layers palette. I'm going to go to filter and I'm going to start with artistic, and we can go through one by one and I can see cutout, dry brush, neon glow, and whichever filter we check influences the way the image looks. I'm going to go through piece by piece. And so for example, watercolor, if I look on the right side of the screen I can see that brush detail affects the way the image ultimately looks, as does shadow intensity and texture. I kind of like this brush detail, so I'm going to press OK. And I know it's watercolor, so what I'm going to do now is go to the text tool and I'm going to add watercolor right above it. You're going to want to make sure that the text layer is above the grid layer. Move tool, next image, filter, and we can try blur.